morning to the planners and fellow colleagues. My name is Nur Balqis Zaidi, and I am going to present about my internship in Ayam Gepuk Pak Gembos. I do my internship as a trainer at Ayam Gepuk Pak Gembos. And Ayam Gepuk Pak Gembos, or stand as AGPG, has joined the Master Franchise Agreement with AGPG Indonesia in 18 October 2017. This is because AGPG or Ayam Gepuk Pak Gembos is origins from the Indonesian cuisine at Yogyakarta. After the agreement has been made, they have gained the right for the trademark and the right to operate in Malaysia, and within 1 year they have reached 4 branches of outlet in Malaysia, and also for the incoming years they have reached almost 65 outlets and above, and is growing sustainably. As you can see, there are 2 working environments there. First is at the outlet. This is because when I first entered the internship, I was sent to the outlet at Sarjana Utama 3. In the outlets, I learned that we have to be smart in our time management, because during the outlet, we have a customer that we have to listen to their complaints and needs. Each customer has a different taste and personality. So, in order to give the solution to the customer, we have to keep the seat service tab as teach to me by the manager at the outlet. Also, during peak hour, we have to be smart. If we want to take a rest, there is a gap between the other staff and me. And also, in outlets, the environment is not as comfortable as in the training center, because it has a limited space, and also we have to keep watch on our stock arrangement to make sure that we doesn't suffer any loss when we are at the outlets. And also, when you become a cashier or you are on other station, you have to keep watch on your station and communicate with each other to make sure that the operation runs smoothly. Next, in the training center, we have a flexible time, which means we can decide how much time that we have to spend on each station. As for new staff that come for the training, we always do a station that is easier for them to understand, so that they will gain a motivation and they will not feel any stress. As for the hardest station, every trainee that mostly I have trained thinks that drilling station is the hardest station, because they have to learn the skill to giving sambar, to make sure that it was to make sure that it does not become black or pale. Also, when in the training center, it is easier to plan the stock arrangement, because we did not have that many people and we does not have to face a customer. As for the training method, there is 2 that will be done, which is practically and also in writing. For practical, there will be an introduction for each station to the training, which is station, kitchen preparation, deep fryer, baking and grilling, and also cashier and beverage. We will teach all the SOP for this station to the trainee, and they will memorize the SOP for a certain situation, and they will be given 3 days for each station to be finished. During the 3 days, they will done the SOC, which stands for Station Observation Checklist. This SOC will be done with the SOP that is chosen by the trainer to test that are they able to pass this station or not. For example, for SOC, we will always make sure that they remember the cleanliness, which is the 7 steps of washing hands, and also lastly, clean as you go, which is when they have done their job on the station, they have to keep the station clean so that the customer will ensure that they eat a safety food, especially when you are at a gaming session. That is because this customer can see where the place that you were doing the sambar, and for that you have to make sure that your gaming station is always neat and tidy. And for the SOC, they have to remember what equipment they use so that it will be easier for them to do their preparation if all the equipment are ready and all the utensils are ready to use. Next, for the writing in exam, we will do a recap session in the morning so that they can refresh the SOP that they have learned on the station, and it make it easier for them to pass the exam. And in order to pass the exam, they have to reach 80 marks above to pass the exam. And in the exam, there is a detail asked about the SOP. For example, they have to remember the time set to for them to doing sambar, and then they have to remember the critical points that each SOP has. That is all for the training method. Lastly, the benefit that I got from the internship is the development of leadership skills. This is because as an introvert person, I get to push myself to be confident to talk in front of other people, and also I have gained more confidence in doing my presentation in front of other trainees, even though that I lack knowledge about it. I still can explain because I have already experienced it when I was sent to the outlets during my first 3 weeks of intern, and it makes me feel like anything new that you learn is something that is useful for the future. And also during my time as a trainer, I get to analyze that every trainee, also every person, have a different personality. There are trainees that are fast learner, that are so easy to catch up with what you have teach, and they can already execute it on a real situation or when you do it practically. And as for other training that is not really the fast learner as the other, you have to find a way to make it more effective, make a more effective way to train them so that it will be easy for them to catch up with the others. And also there always a way to talk with a person that is have a different personality, and also that is hard to listen to an order from someone. And also in this internship, it also get me to realize my career paths, because in food service industry there are many parts that you can take. You can be either a culinary, you can be a chef, or nutrition, and also you will be doing a pastry. Right? You can also be a trainer for a certain brand, such as you can be a trainer at ayam kepok gembus itself, because I think if you become a trainer, it will be much more easier, because I have already learned all the things that I can learn, and I can execute it when I train someone. And also it also made me feel that I can adapt to a working environment, because even in an intern we have feel like we are already working, and also we have take our job seriously, and we can analyze which job that we need to prioritize.